Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 Morning News.
Good morning to you. Looking live over M&T Bank Stadium on the season opener for the Ravens. Thanks for being with us this Sunday, September 10th. I'm Taylor Stewart. Let's get to your forecast. Meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. The rain could put a damper on plans, but I have a feeling these fans are going to be out there, rain or shine.
Yeah, that's right, Taylor. Rain or shine, always support for the Ravens. But if you are heading to the game, you may be dodging a few showers. You'll notice that we're seeing some areas of heavy rain, mainly along parts of the eastern shore. But we have some spotty showers starting to move into the Baltimore area. This will happen over the next few hours. So the rain gear, the ponchos, you'll want those. This is as we deal with a stalled front over the region. You'll notice as we look southwest, we're still seeing some areas of rain, and all of that is heading our way. There could even be a few rumbles of thunder, but taking a look over the stadium right now, still dry and overcast. Coming up, I'll have a look at the timing of the rain in my Weather Authority forecast. Back to you.
But when they break the law, then they want to charge us. They want to make us pay restitution. Hold the kids accountable.
We began this morning in a city in crisis, and the Baltimore mother who says she's at her wit's end with the Department of Juvenile Services. She tells Fox 45's Vincent Hill that she's been trying for years to keep her son out of trouble before it's too late.
Why should I be held accountable for what my child would do when I'm trying to get help?
Tiffany, not wanting to share her last name or show her face, has a lot to say about her 17-year-old son.
My son is a troubled teen. He's a good kid, but he's a troubled teen.
Trouble, she says, found its way into her home on more than one occasion.
On Instagram, he had guns. I saw shell casings in his room from him shooting a gun.
And police showing up to her house with a search warrant.
And they said it was for armed robbery and assault.
Back in June, her son was arrested and placed on home monitoring for a robbery near Morgan State. But Tiffany says it didn't keep him home or out of trouble.
He violated 3 times, but nobody in the system knew. I had to let his PO know.
This week, a judge had the GPS monitoring removed for good behavior. But this mom says she knows what's best.
He be around the wrong people, so he get into things. I called the probation parole office, asked them, can I pay them to put him on the box?
Filing countless emergency petitions with DJS to have her son committed. But she says she was turned away.
They told me down DGS today that they can't keep kids down there. And I asked why. They said because it's the rules, it's the laws.
Laws, Tiffany says, could be the downfall for her son, one way or the other.
My son already got shot 2 years ago in his leg. I'm scared for him losing his life to the streets or him hurting somebody else and going to jail.
Now, police are looking for a person they say shot. Or 95% of people who have voted say yes. You can make your voice heard right now at foxbaltimore.com/vote. Those student loan payments are set to resume next month. Still ahead, what you can do if you're having trouble connecting with your loan servicer.
And it's overcast over M&T Bank Stadium, but there could be a few showers this afternoon. I'll let you know the timing in my Weather Authority forecast.
Year in and year out, the AFC North is one of the strongest divisions in football, and the expectations are that it will hold true again in 2023. With the Ravens right in the mix, Baltimore finally gets to put its offseason additions and a brand new system to the test. We've seen Todd Monken's offense in action in the preseason, but there's nothing like the real thing. We'll see that Sunday at 1 when the Ravens kick off their season with the Houston Texans.
I tell you what, I'm excited about this team, and we're going to have a big challenge in front of us. I mean, I've seen Houston on tape in the preseason. You can see that they're a reflection of their coaching staff. They got a lot of young players. They're fast. They're physical. They fly around. They play super hard. So we're going to have to be at our very best to win that game.
To Pittsburgh, where Kenny Pickett and George Pickens enter year 2 with the Steelers. That 1-2 punch at quarterback and receiver looking to put the league on notice. Defensively, the black and gold added Patrick Peterson and Quan Alexander. One of the guys they got rid of, Arthur Millette, now on the other side of the rivalry with the Ravens.
Hard, smart, and tough. They don't want any players that make mistakes. You have to be smart. You have to be tough as nails, and it's the AFC division. AFC North is tough football, so that you thrive on hard, smart, and tough play. So some similarities, but a little bit different.
Let's go to Cincinnati, where the Bengals are coming off not only back-to-back AFC North Division crowns, but back-to-back trips to the conference championship game. Cincy, led by star quarterback Joe Burrow, who returned to practice last week, eyeing another deep postseason run.
Our goal has always been be at the forefront of the division because, like I've said before, that gives you the best path into the playoffs. And this division is the best in football. And when you come out, you're battle tested. And so, again, that's just as a team, that's what our focus always is.
Cincinnati opens its season with the Browns. Cleveland finished dead last in the division a season ago. They added to the defense with Dalvin Tomlinson and Zadarius Smith. Offensively, quarterback Deshaun Watson enters his second year with the team. Head coach Kevin Stefanski liking what he's seen so far from his squad.
Yeah, I think you put a plan together and you make sure that you check the boxes as you go. We certainly did that. We followed our plan, and that's for us right now. You just have to trust in your process and what you've done.
So this is the order of finish last season in the AFC North. The Bengals won the division with a 12-4 record. Ravens clinched a wild card berth at 10-7. Pittsburgh finished in third at 9-8. Then you had the Browns in dead last at 7-10. It will be interesting to see how it finishes this season. Still ahead, Morgan Adson goes one-on-one with Patrick Queen to talk about the excitement for that first game of the year. That coming up when Sports Unlimited returns.
All right, you've got one more day to grab a funnel cake and hop on a ride, but not in that order. Today's the final day of this year's Maryland State Fair. Coming up, the familiar faces from Fox 45 you may have seen out there. You're watching Fox 45 Morning News, all local, all morning. All right, graduates and former students, your loan payments are about to resume in October. A lot of borrowers say they're struggling to connect with their loan provider, though. Dee Gatton joins us now with details on what you should do if you're having trouble connecting.
For many, these student loans have been out of sight for about 3.5 years. With student loan payments restarting, some borrowers are having trouble connecting with their servicer. As you can see from this screenshot of a website showing account access was temporarily down in early August. Borrowers have also reported having trouble getting through on call centers on long holds, trying to find out information or make payments.
It's a challenge. I've been telling people for months that they need to call their loan servicer now as opposed to waiting until the last minute. The telephone numbers are getting overwhelmed.
And if you are having trouble reaching your servicer, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau suggests submitting a complaint. You can search their consumer complaint database on their website. Also, if you're a student, they say, you can go to studentaid.gov to get information about your options. Reporting for the National Desk, I'm Dee Gatton.
All right, Subway is floating to a sky near you. It made its first stop, this Subway in the sky. This is in Kansas City just this past week. That's a blimp you're looking at. It's wrapped to look like a Subway deli hero. It's taking the blimp to 4 cities. They can seat 40 people 6 times a day, and you can eat your Subway sandwich up in the air, thousands of feet from the ground. Their next stop is in Atlanta, then they're going to Orlando, followed by Miami. Well, Oreo is bringing back your favorite here. The Red Velvet Oreo is back on shelves this week for a limited time. The cookie consists of a layer of cream cheese sandwiched between 2 red velvet flavored cookies. People have been asking for this for years now. They brought it back in 2020 and it's gone, but now you can go grab one.
The queen in chess is one of the most important pieces on the board. It could play a big factor in winning the game. You would hate to lose it. Same goes for the queen on the Ravens. Patrick Queen is coming off his best season in Baltimore, and while the Ravens declined to pick up his 5th-year option, he's locked in and ready to battle for his team in 2023. Morgan Adsick goes one-on-one with Queen, ahead of the season opener against the Houston Texans.
Patrick, this is always the time of the year when it's a quick shift to when it gets real. What is it like to truly break out of camp, get the initial 53, and have some game week practice under your belt and realize you're hours away from week 1?
It's exciting. You start realizing when the practice reps cut down a little bit, and it's just more keying in on the opponent and stuff. So I think that's the biggest thing right now is just actually, having to lock in on a certain opponent now.
We know you've talked about it. You were here all off season. We know what was kind of dumped on your lap in the off season by not your doing, by maybe someone that was drafted or maybe not your 5th-year option being picked up. Where are you just today on all of that and how you move forward this season?
I'm good. I'm at peace about everything. Talked about it over the all season, talked about it coming into camp, and just sat there with Harps and Eric and just got the real info on it and stuff. So I'm at peace with everything. Everything's fine. I'm just ready to go out there and play football.
What is an entire offseason like with Roquan Smith, and what does that mean to you individually on the field and just this defense entirely of actually having you guys together for months before you even step foot for week 1?
It's just different. Last year he just jumped in, was trying to learn the defense and trying to learn everybody else. Now we get to actually learn him, and he get to learn us more, and just seeing how he is on and off the field and stuff, and just knowing how he plays on the field now. So now we can play off each other and be even faster.
Now you got to play the games, and then you kind of have to start fresh after some game reps. When do you know what's working, maybe what's not working, and how hard is it to have to quickly think on your feet and reestablish week to week, if not quarter to quarter?
Right. I think it's just within the game, each drive, you go back to the sideline, you get your tails and stuff, and they're scoring on you, then something obviously not working. So I think that's what it comes down to, actual game, actual drives, and just, communicating with everybody, relaying what you know and stuff.
There's a lot of expectations inside and outside. You guys talk about it of this team and this roster this season. Finish these kind of for me. What would surprise you if it did not happen, and what do you predict will happen for this team?
I'm just going to say it's Super Bowl or bust. I know I'm the person that's been saying it's never bust mindset, but, everybody's saying that, and it's honestly not a bad thing. It's just how you got to think about it, so it's either Super Bowl or bust.
That's something not to take lightly. I mean, what is it to have that confidence not only in yourself but this roster and what you guys are building?
I've been here for 3 years, going into the 4th, and this is the best I've seen us all be together. Chemistry-wise, how we gel in the locker room, how we gel on the field, the communication level, the playbook understanding, is just everything's keying in right now. So now it's just time to go out there, practice a little bit more, and get everything down pat, and go out there and perform.
Nothing's ever easy in this league. Quarterback is certainly one of the hardest positions to play. You get to feast on those guys. When you see that you've got a rookie week 1 in C.J. Stroud, what does that kind of do for defense, knowing how hard it is to play in this league and learn, and you've got somebody like that week 1 right out of the gate?
I think the biggest thing you just want to affect them, where they're getting a hand in face, collapse in the pocket, just trying to getting those guys' faces. And with a guy like that, great arm, can still move. I know people saying that he can't really move, but he can move. He's gonna be a great quarterback, but right now he's being young. We just got to try to collapse the pocket and get hands in his faces.
Well, we're hoping the Ravens jump out the pocket today and win over the Texans. Meteorologist Jasmine Lomax, I think folks will be okay if it rains a little bit because they're just so excited for this opener.
That's right. We may have a few spotty showers, and already we're starting to see a little bit of light rain move over the city, but it's not that heavy rain. So as you head outside, you maybe want to grab the rain gear, but we're not talking a washout, just those spotty showers. We're also not seeing much in terms of lightning. However, that could change. This is all as we deal with the stalled front over our region. As we look farther south and west, notice some areas of rain there. We'll continue to have showers over the next few hours, so possibly impacts to your game if you're going to the Ravens game. Good view of M&T Bank Stadium in the background. A little bit rainy. Temperatures currently in the mid-70s. Across the rest of the state, temperatures generally in the low to mid-70s. We are dealing with showers across many parts of the state, but as we head into the afternoon, still looking at that chance for a few spotty showers around 1 p.m. for that kickoff. Temperatures in the upper 70s, and then we gradually start to rise to the low 80s. But as we get closer to the end of the game, a greater chance for showers and the potential for storms. Notice on the future scan, we'll stay mostly cloudy with the chance for a few stray showers around 1. Then as we head to about 3-4 o'clock, the chance for some heavy rain and potential storms. If you'll be leaving around that time, make sure that you're adding extra time to your drive. Showers continue off and on and into the night, but the rain does clear by daybreak tomorrow. We'll wake up to plenty of sunshine. More clouds arrive for the afternoon, and we could be dealing with a few stray showers, especially for the evening. Be sure to drive safely on your commute home. We'll have more showers overnight, and then the rain unfortunately continues on Tuesday. We'll have another round of showers on Wednesday, and then for the second half of the week, we'll return to a nice and dry pattern right in time for the weekend. Today, temperatures reach 81. It'll be a little bit cooler than it was yesterday, but still a little muggy with the moisture. 85 for the high tomorrow with a few spotty showers and storms, not a washout for the day. Then we're looking at 87 with scattered showers and storms on Tuesday. After that, a big drop in temperatures. Will be below average in the upper 70s with showers on Wednesday. Then we're looking at the mid-70s on Thursday with plenty of sunshine. Temperatures will gradually rise as we finish the week, and by Saturday, we're talking 80 with plenty of sunshine. Back to you.
All right, today is the final day for the Maryland State Fair, and some of our crews got to head down to Timonium to hang out with you there at the FOX45 Day at the fair on Saturday. Look at us. Look at them. We're so cute. Okay, Olivia Dance was there. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers. Jasmine Lomax was there as well. And Tom Rogers. Check out this picture here. This is Julia McNish. She chimed in this picture, her and her family, posing with Vincent Hill, Lady T, Tom Rogers, the whole gang. Love it. Go ahead and share your pictures with us. You can submit everything through that Chime In feature at foxbaltimore.com or use your WBFF app. Well, you just heard Jasmine Lomax. We have another chance for some showers today and some storms. When exactly that's going to happen and the rest of our week. The outlook for that just ahead here on Fox 45 Morning News.
After taking a look over M&T Bank Stadium, we have a little bit of light rain, and throughout the day, the chance for a few more showers. So if you'll be heading to the game, certainly grab the ponchos and the rain gear. But the good news, temperatures not too hot. Our highs will reach 81. Then tomorrow, a little warmer, 85 for the high with a few spotty showers. Not a washout for your Monday. We'll have the chance for scattered showers and storms on Tuesday with highs around 87. And then we drop to the 70s on Wednesday with showers. After that, we return to a nice and dry pattern finally. For Thursday, 76 for the high temperature, feeling like fall. Then we're looking at 78 on Friday, 80 on Saturday. And as we head into the following week, temperatures pretty seasonable. We're talking the upper 70s and the low 80s with plenty of sunshine.
You know, we're 90s. I'm not upset about that.
Me neither. Oh my gosh. Please, no more 90s.
All right, well, thanks for being with us here at Fox 45 Morning News. The game is on later. We've got the NFL starting today. Ravens kick off at 1 o'clock. Looking live at M&T Bank Stadium. Let's get the season started. Have a great Sunday.